I kind of like to do it. I mix it up sometimes, though, yeah. But like, that's the main
You
thing,
ever had a buzz cut before, like a haircut like me, like a little buzz?
bro. No, but I've always had because when I was a kid, I used to have like really super blonde hair,
Hmm.
like white blonde, and so like, yeah, I never wanted a buzz cut.
Interesting. Interesting.
It's fun. It's fun, bro.
That's what.
Hey, man, bro, it's
Yo,
good to see you, bro. It's been
good to see you.
days.
Good to see you. Amir, long time no see, bro.
Long time no see, sir. It's nice to see you.
Wait, are you at home right now, or
Yeah, I just got home. I just got home. I had to drop my boy off at Logan. Just got back.
who? Someone I would know, or
Um, do you know Fernando Hokello? Some sophomore.
Fernando? Do you play rugby, or
Yeah, I think he does.
yeah? And I
Yeah, I
think,
had to drop him off.
oh, nice, bro.
But
I forgot about break. I'm sorry about that. I forgot all about that.
What do you mean? I'm sorry, bro. This is
like,
better.
Cause like it's a traveling day for you guys, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
hmm.
No, but I came yesterday. I was,
Oh, you got home yesterday?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, you finished your finals early?
Yeah, I had three finals though, but luckily two on Tuesday, one on Wednesday. It was nice.
I'll ask. Wait, how many classes do you take?
I took four.
Oh, sick.
Bro, I usually like with philosophy and politics, usually I don't have any in-person exams. But yeah, this year. Philosophy, law, logic, and 19th century philosophy. Yeah, kept me there.
Logic.
Yes.
I heard the grading for logic was like super weird. Is that
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's creative, but it's basically on there's 16 little tests, and each test is like you'll take like two or three tests at a time though, like in the class. And um you can redo all of them in the other class periods. And if you get an outstanding, she calls it, you get 100%. Satisfactory is 80, but then an incomplete is 0. So it's actually a lot of people like it's yeah, it's not an easy class, but
that's weird?
yeah, what about you? Finished today or?
Yeah, I finished my exams today.
Nice, bro. I'm pretty
I,
good. You're a junior, right?
I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore.
I got I
Guy's a
got
young buck, man. A young
I
buck.
got whooped this semester though, bro. Taking organic chemistry, cellular
Yeah.
biology, and physics, bro.
Yeah.
Got whooped.
Well, me too. It's a tough semester, but
He said I got whooped.
Really did.
Oh man.
Amir, no finals for you this year, bro. What'd you do with your time?
Absolutely not. Hey, senior year, no finals at all.
yeah. You take five classes too at one point.
I did. I did. That, that was crazy. That was a big mistake.
Yeah,
Don't take
had to.
5 classes when you're senior year. Don't do that.
Which semester did you take five with?
Beg your pardon?
Which semester did you do that?
My first. That was crazy. That was.
Oh, was this
And
philosophy of law?
no, 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 no. Philosophy of law. That was during my sophomore year.
Yeah, when you were locked in, bro.
I I don't know about, but I was definitely I was in. I was in.
That was it. Yeah.
I was in. But
Yeah.
yeah, hey, college is a good time, man. Enjoy it. Man. Enjoy it. You know.
You have to, Amir.
Man.
All right.
Ben saying,
Mm-mm.
it's good to see you, my
Yeah,
guy.
wait. Amir, do a proper introduction, bro. Here we go.
Wait, how do you know Ben? And then I'll do my introduction.
Club soccer. I played a little bit. I played a couple. I did a couple practices in a game this fall.
Okay, perfect. So I'll get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the great Benjamin Markle. Ben and I participated. We were a part of the club soccer team. I was the coach, and Ben was my all-star winger. After club soccer, you guys just became cool, you know. And ever since, like, check in on them, make sure it's cool. You hit me up, make sure I'm good. And we just grew a relationship like that, you know. I really appreciate Ben. I'm glad that I got to meet him. You know him, McLean. Chiesa. Um, I can't say his nickname. You know what I'm talking about, but it begins with a C. Man, I'm not gonna say his nickname, but my boy, I'm gonna leave it like that. My boy, it was a good time, and I really appreciate these guys. So, absolutely, for
Yeah,
sure.
bro. I heard you were the heck of a player coach, bro. What
I didn't play. I didn't play. I played like during training, but like not during games. You know.
yeah, Ben, what was he like as a coach? Is he serious?
I mean, as serious as one can be. I mean, I don't think I have ever seen Bates Club Soccer move the ball better, bro.
Oh, that's lovely,
This
dude.
guy, this guy, top tier coach, top tier. Came in every day, great attitude. We have never moved the ball like before.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
say that. What's up, bro? How you
But
doing?
what's up, buddy? Who's that?
Oh, you can come here. It's just my siblings.
oh,
Okay.
nice.
I just got back like maybe 20 minutes ago and they just arrived.
How are you guys? You guys all right?
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
wow.
Hayden. Nice to meet
Where's
you
your
guys.
dad?
Good.
Good day. This is Amir. That's Hayden.
Hi, Hayden. Hi.
John, what are you guys up to?
What'd you guys just do? What'd you
Yeah,
guys
what
just
is
do?
that?
We went to a Christmas party.
Christmas party.
Oh, nice.
Super cool. Where was it?
At Asher's Big house.
Asher's house in Boylston.
Big, yeah.
Oh, that's
Big
cool.
Asher.
That's cool.
Bye.
Okay. Bye, Calvin.
See you later.
Hold on, how was the day?
Good.
School
We
was.
had indoor recess and I made fake nails out of construction paper and tape.
That's super cool. Are they like painted or like colored or
No.
no?
I put double-sided tape on my nails and made them long, and then I put construction paper over the tape.
Oh, that's cool. So like one for each.
hmm
Oh, that's six. You got 10?
No. I didn't have time.
Oh, not enough time. That's super cool. All right.
Yeah.
You want to say bye to these guys real quick?
Bye.
I'll see you
Later.
later. Nice
Bye,
to meet
Luna.
you.
Bye.
Oh, you didn't tell me you're a big bro. You didn't tell me that.
Say, I think you knew. I must have told you. I have three other siblings, bro.
Oh wow.
Are you the oldest or?
Yeah, oldest.
Bro, I've always felt that I've tried to get better over the years on I want to get to the point I can meet someone within like 5 minutes. I can guess like how many siblings they have or like where they are in the lineup, you know? Because it really does like it shapes you, you know, partially. I
Oh
feel
yeah.
like I feel like me having an older sister, like Levia, not just Levia specifically, but also just like having an older sister has kind of like played a huge role in my life.
Oh yeah.
That's great, bro. How are those the two youngest or
Oh yeah. Those are the two youngest. I have another brother who's a senior in high school who's applying to colleges. So
Whoa.
I just don't want to go to Bates, bro?
I don't think that's in the cards for him. He's more of a city guy, bigger school.
Oh, really? Okay.
So yeah. I
Oh,
think he's like looking at BC, BU, Providence, those ones. But
nice.
yeah. 100%. Sorry for like the distraction right there. I had to say hi to
Buddy,
these
Oh
that's
guys.
not a
no,
distraction. Like
that's
what?
not
Sorry to get off topic, but
love,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
I haven't seen him
fantastic.
in a
We
while.
love that stuff, man.
Exactly. And it segues, you know, talking about, you know, your brother going to school, segues into our quote of the day. This is actually from Aristotle. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Um, and on that note, philosophy segment, how essential do you guys feel that a formal education is to self-actualization? To like, you know, becoming the mo like kind of like becoming your full potential, living to your full potential. Yeah, how essential do you guys feel this like idea of like a formal education, whether that be, you know, middle school, high school, college, you know, graduate degrees, like how essential is that to, you know, furthering yourself? Do you feel you can, you know, educate yourself in other senses too?
Hmm. That's a great question, sir.
I like that.
I really like that.
Yeah. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Worked hard on it.
Hmm.
I can start off if you guys want. Give you some time with it. Um, for me, I got to have a nice, very lucky to say that I absolutely loved my pre-college education and everything. I went to public school here in Vermont and, loved my teachers, loved my classmates and very, socioeconomically diverse place. So I learned not just like in the classroom, but in the school, all around the school, meeting people, like I learned a lot. Um, and then when it comes to, college, I definitely got to further, analytical skills and further my writing and reading and especially with philosophy and but I think, philosophy is like a perfect example of like a way that, people are like, oh, what are you, I'm sure like Amir, you've got like, what are you gonna do with this like philosophy degree? And of course I can go the easier out of saying that like, oh, I'm pre-law and I want to get into law
Mhm.
because there is like a strong correlation, but also I think I've just gotten so much growth out of it and I've gotten to, you know, think critically. Like I automatically it's helped me to automatically think critically about things and, like appreciate things properly, as well as like break down arguments and break down like situations. And I think that you don't just learn that in getting a philosophy degree, but just in like existing and being a curious person in life. So I think for me, I don't think a formal education, there's no way that I just don't think that it could possibly be essential. Is it very helpful? Yes. But I think really just being curious is everything in life. Have either of you guys watched Ted Lasso? I probably mentioned it on here before, but
Yeah, yeah.
you Ted Lasso guy or what?
Yeah, I think I watched the first season.
Oh, lovely, bro. I think this might be in the first season. The darts scene, dads and darts.
No, I'm not familiar with that.
Might be second. It might be second season. Um, yeah, I think it is second or third. Um, just all about, not being judgmental, just being curious. I mean, Amir, bro, you come into Vermont and just like putting yourself out there, being in the middle of nowhere, learning about something that farming that you've never really gotten to experience. Like that's how you, further yourself. That's how you learn in life. It's just like being curious.
Absolutely.
Um, yeah.
Mhm. And you want to go, or you like me to tackle that?
Yeah, I'll give my take. I think building off what Hayden said, just being curious, just like I think putting yourself out there, like doing what you're uncomfortable with is a step to like self-actualization. Do I believe formal education is necessary? No, definitely not. I mean, there are so many people that don't don't have a formal education that have that self-actualization. They know, and I think that it definitely helps, especially like going from living your whole life in one town to going to college and you meet thousands of people who are from thousands different thousand different backgrounds. Just like you'll meet everyone you can imagine you'll meet in college. And especially at Bates, you won't there's so few people, but colleges around the country you'll meet so many people. It is helpful. Is it necessary? Definitely not. Definitely not.
Oh, that's a good point because, Bates does offer us I mean, like for me, coming from rural Vermont, like going to Bates was like, wow, I have so many people to meet, so many like new things to do, and so many like different walks of life that I get to like learn about and hear about. And you don't have to like go to Bates to get that. You can just be a like curious person who wants to, meet people, and you could just get a job at Bates and then talk to people.
Yeah.
See someone or you talk to someone they seem interesting, just asking questions. So yeah, that's a good point. Like putting yourself in the right situation to do so.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Amir, I like the hat. I like that.
I
Oh.
appreciate it. I grabbed this hat because I'm gonna talk a little bit about what this hat means. So back to Hayden's question. Do you need formal education to reach your full potential. And I'm really big on his love and family. I think your first formal education starts at home. The people that you're around, just the basics, the foundation, um, from your manners, from how you treat people. For example, Ben, I know I haven't told the team yet, but I'm coaching 5-year-olds at the moment, and parents are wanting to see their kids play football, and I'm just telling them like it's not even about football at this moment. It's not even about that. I just want the kids to be cool with one another. You know, if somebody falls down, like I had a situation where I put them 4v4, and the first thing they do, Ben and Hayden, everybody just rushes the ball like it's like American football. Everyone's tackling each other. It's crazy. And I said, "Hey guys, come in, come in, come in." So when you see someone fall down, just help them up. Help them up. That's it. Help them up and then reset and go again. That's it. Help them up, reset, go again. So I think educate. I look at education like that. Like I think that's extremely important. They had this example. My grandfather, I actually live in his house right now. My grandfather passed away last year. Rest in peace to my grandfather. My father went to Roger Williams for college, and he came home and he had a hat similar to this, and it said Roger Williams. And my grandfather never had a formal education, left school in P3, which is equivalent to like grade 3 in the United States system, so never had a formal education. And his education, since my father came home with a hat named Roger Williams, he got a hat made that said SWU. And what that stood for was Sidewalk University, because that was his education. He learned everything, like in his terms, the streets, if that makes any sense, like his environment.
Yeah.
That was his education. So just for me to have this Bates is like, like that is a place that I went to, but I think the most meaningful education that I could ever have in this life is just around me, the world, the people that I got to meet, um, being curious, having that battery to learn, wanting to know more and learn more about people. And I don't think you can ever beat that. Like, there's no amount of money that could ever match that, just being curious and wanting to learn more about other people and also remembering where you come from, I think that's a big thing. So that's
100%.
just my take on it.
That's wild, bro. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And yo, I'm asking, what so he had the SW. He did obviously, I mean, he put seems to be, I mean, you've been put in a great position and you succeeded. Sounds like your father succeeded. Did he end up succeeding in some way? Like, did he end up like getting into
And
some sort of career, even though he
so my grandfather was actually like he was a bus driver, if that makes any sense. Like he was a bus driver. Money wise, he didn't have a lot of money, but he was able to be there for his children and
bro, that's
raise his.
everything right there, bro. That's succeeding.
That like to me before he passed away, we would always like when I came home from college, he always like, oh, let's go get breakfast, and he'd just talk to me, and I'll just listen. Like sometimes I'll be like, like what are you talking about, Graham? Just just talking, and I'll just it doesn't really click in the moment, but now there's so many things that click. So it was like
Yeah,
for me, or you can learn from anybody. I tell people you can learn from anybody. It doesn't matter what they do. You learn from anyone,
oh yeah.
anyone. So yeah.
Oh, 100%. And that, I mean, yeah, he succeeded in that, bro. Like he, made it so that your father is put in a good position, mainly in terms of like feeling loved and cared for, and like also your father, succeeded career wise and like put you in a great position. So he
Absolutely.
started that like, he was like, I only got to third grade, but like, my kids won't, they'll go further. So
Absolutely.
that's
The
incredible.
domino effect, you know?
Yeah.
The domino-
Hey, but as for the sports section, I figured we'd talk about, whatever, club soccer, intramural, because, we just had Zach Rosenthal on, your manager for
Mhm.
intramural last semester. I wanted to hear about, I mean, like, Amir, when I tell you this goal was the best intramural soccer goal I've ever witnessed in my 4 years
Oh,
of running intramurals.
wow.
It's like a screamer, but it was a free kick, right, that you scored. I think it was some regular season game.
Yeah, yeah, I did. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, some
Yeah.
freaky.
He's acting like he doesn't know. He's trying to be
I
humble,
know.
bro. He's trying to be humble.
Yeah, I
He's
know what
trying
you're
to be
talking about.
humble.
I know what you're
Dude,
talking about.
this like goal, bro, you could not strike the ball in it. Like I'm talking to the ball was in the air for maybe a second. Not no less well, probably a half second. The ball's in the air from almost half. You know the intramural size fields, pretty small.
Hmm.
Probably a third of the field he kicked it from. And it was bar down in the top end. Like it was Matt. Do you say Madueke's goal the other day for
Yeah,
Arsenal? It was
absolutely.
like that. It was like that, bro.
Wow. I mean, I know like I know what he can do. You know? Like I know, like I know what he could do. You know,
So I also want to hear about though, like what was this? Ben must have been a pretty promising prospect as a freshman on the club soccer team. Like how did you use Ben when you were coaching the team? What was the coach player relationship like here?
like Ben said, I think with everyone during the season, like I was hard on everyone. You know, I wanted to keep everyone honest and disciplined, and like we're here to play football. We're here to play a certain way. We're here to work for one another. You know, there's no egos. Like even coach is not bigger than the team. Like if you have something to say to coach, we could talk. We could have a conversation. So that it was pretty straightforward in terms of that. But I think after the season is really when I got to like cultivate real meaningful relationships, you know. But
Yeah.
during the season, it was times where we were able to do that as well. But I think after the season, I got to really see it in person, you know, which I truly appreciated. But my favorite part from the season, Ben, you remember when we had to wake up at 6 a.m. for
Yeah,
practice?
yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah,
How
that
was that?
that was my favorite part of the season. So, Big H, I was in a team meeting and leading up, it was like we were leading up to our final two games, and I needed stronger camaraderie. You know, I needed everybody hands on deck. And I said, you know what? What is a way that I can bring people together even more? And I said, you know what? I got this from rowing because while I was rowing, we would wake up early. We wake up at like 5 a.m. And like keep in mind, you wake up 5 a.m. to go row. Like you don't want to be there. But the only thing that's keeping you there is the people around you. So I said, you know what? I know we're a club team, but we're all getting up at 6 a.m. And if we're missing one person, they're not playing. I don't care how big you are to the team. You're not playing.
Yeah,
Everyone,
I love this too. Everyone
every
was there?
we probably
Yeah.
miss
Oh yeah.
two players out of probably like
What
30.
wait, what
I
day did
think we
we
must have had at least 25,
Yeah,
at
like
least.
26 guys out on guards at like six something, like 6:30 for two
Bro,
days.
electric. Bro, that's genius, bro. They did that's actually really good because there's something in that being up that early is that that everyone there only got out of bed today because like they're only out of bed right now because of each other, because to show up for each other. And they're like in a struggle together, along with the fact that no one else is around. There's something about like quiet campus and like it's just you guys. Like you're like alone together. That's really
Absolutely.
smart, bro. I love that idea.
If
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, it was probably club soccer is probably one of my best. Not even like it's probably the best it was the best time that I had at Bates in terms of playing the sport,
That's awesome, bro.
just
Yes.
due to the
Locked
camaraderie
in.
and the
Yeah,
love,
you were locked in, bro. You learned a lot. Yeah.
just due to the love. But how about you, Ben? How did you feel about just everything? Just
Yeah, I think that year was definitely something unique that once it left Bates, we felt it the next year. We missed it.
Mhm.
The sort of what we had was different this year, and I gotta say, last year, having you as a coach, having you come in knowing what you wanted to do, having you get everyone on the same page, everyone. I have like this year, it was totally different, just different. And last year, you got everyone on the same page. You got everyone up 6 a.m. We were all in it together. Like we were all on the same wavelength about what to do. And I think it was something special. I mean, I really felt like what you were doing with the team was great. I mean, the fact that everyone showed up at 6 a.m. twice is was incredible. Like, I think how you were able to like get to each person on the team and like connect with them in a certain way is something that we were missing this year. Just like from a coaching aspect, like
Mhm.
you knew how to connect with people and you got them all up. Like you got everyone fired up for the same goal. Just to
Absolutely.
be there.
And I would say shout out to Marco and Eli. They were the president of club soccer at the time. You know, they like without those guys, none of it would have happened. Also, shout out to Fernando, and Johannes. You know, those was
Honest.
I'm gonna be honest, Big H, because there's the thing with coaching, you can't get to everybody, if that makes any sense. Like it's some players that
Oh,
you just may not get through. So we had this guy named Gorilla. You remember Gorilla, Ben? And
Yeah.
Gorilla outside of club soccer is like this is my mate, you know, this is one of my good buddies. But during club soccer, we had tension, if that makes any sense. And whatever I would say to Gorilla would go in and just go out the other ear. Like he couldn't like take what I was saying. And Nando was the only person that could get to him. And
oh.
at the times where I as the head coach would have to listen to Nando on how Gorilla's feeling, where I could put him into the team because I can't relate. I can't get to Gorilla. You know, I can't get to him.
Yeah, bro, that's why. Yeah, it's like, I guess that's what's so great about having, multiple leaders is that, not everyone has the same strength and not everyone's going to be able to connect with certain people.
Mhm.
That's what's great. You had like almost like an assistant coach to go to, and Nando.
Yeah.
Also, can I know who Gorilla is? Like who?
Gorilla is named Hayden. His name's Caden.
Well, I
You
think I know
yeah,
Gorilla.
Hayden. I forget his last name.
He played this year, right, Ben?
No, he graduated.
Graduated.
Oh, he graduated.
Yeah.
Hayden? Yeah, I don't know.
Mhm.
Hey, but that's fire though. Also, Gorilla, crazy. Did you come up with that nickname too?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say Ben's nickname, but like, you feel me? We're speaking about,
Yeah.
you know?
It comes up with all sorts of nicknames, bro. Everyone's nickname.
Yeah.
Amir,
Um,
man, that nickname you gave me is still sticking to this day, bro. It's still sticking.
It's
uh,
still sticking to today.
Yep, still sticking to today.
Yeah, man, that's how it is at Bates. You know, nicknames, I think, if someone gives you a nickname, it's out of love, man. Like nicknames is like my nickname is Dice, you know, and to this day, people don't even know my actual name. They just say Dice, Dice, that's Dice. People go
wait,
to my
so like,
mom, huh?
is it more than anywhere else? Like when you're in Bermuda, do you actually walk around and not get called Amir most? Like it's mostly Dice?
Dice. The only person that calls me Amir is like my grandma.
Really?
Every day, Dice,
What? So
Dice.
people like have you in their phone as Dice, really?
I don't know if they have me in the phone as Dice, but they call me Dice. Everything is Dice. That's it.
That's hard, dude.
That's it. Bermuda's a very like nickname place, They nicknames are a big thing. Yeah,
Bro, I gotta make my way out to Bermuda, bro. Hamilton.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, all
But
right, so
Ben, how's your year going though?
My
How,
unit,
how's it going? Where you living at Bates?
I'm in a JV basement right now, actually.
Single.
Think no, I'm rooming with Sam Fiola.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
with Chiesa.
Yep. He and I share like we're like the same major path, so yeah. I took 3 classes with him this semester, so seeing him all day. It's fire.
wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's going great. I mean, academically, whew, it's hard. It's hard, but what
Yeah.
can't really like complain. It's expected.
But bro, you work hard, man. Like I'm be honest with you, you got a bright future, man. Seriously,
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
absolutely. Like I feel you. Like college is not easy, man. You
It's
know?
not easy to get like good grades, bro. It's
No.
like high school, I feel like you can put in the effort and like not really have to like challenge yourself like in terms of like I need to know everything to pass the class. I need to challenge myself and I need to work hard. But yeah, college, bro, you have to like challenge yourself. Like I need to like really know these things because also it's preparing you for like a specific field. You might need to know this stuff in your desired career path, which is what like some sort of lab or are you pre-med or no?
I'm looking at a pharma role. I'm hoping for like move into pharma and then eventually, hopefully, management of some kind.
Oh,
But
fuck.
they're just kickstarting through pharma.
You know who I'm gonna reach out to after this? Hayden, you know him too. Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy. No,
I'm gonna link you up with
I
my
literally was just talking to Jimmy yesterday, bro.
really.
Yeah, he's the man, bro.
I'm gonna
Um,
link you up with Jimmy.
yeah, he's at Arizona doing pharmacy now.
Oh,
Doing
no
pharmacy.
way.
He's a serious student, bro. Very good student and very, very nice guy.
When did he graduate?
Last year with Amir.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, bro.
Good dude too. Good
He's
dude.
a great dude, bro.
Good dude.
Great dude. Jimmy was my JA or RA every year that we were on campus together, bro. Isn't that
That's
crazy?
crazy.
And yeah, we were boys, man. Yeah, I miss Jimmy. It's crazy that he's just like back out in Arizona, like across the country. He didn't like the snow is the thing. You gotta like the snow to stay in Maine.
Yeah. Well, what was that college process like for you, Ben, when it came to
To come in debates?
yeah.
Oh man, for me, I had an interesting. I created a list of like 10 schools, and my parents they were like, "All right, we like these 10. Let's just add 10 more that we get to pick." So I end up applying to like 20 schools maybe. And I'm not doing a ton of research about any of them. I'm just sort of applying. Like I don't have any emotion attached to the process.
Yeah.
And that it low key's like it's coming back to get me.
Mhm.
And but I just like I applied to all these schools and I get into a couple. And basically I was going to Lafayette and I was doing like some PT because I had an injury right then. I was doing some PT. I get the call. You're off the wait list at Bates. I'm like, oh really? Like I drive up next day. Um, I'm like, yeah, I'm a Bobcat. So it was just like that. Like they're like, you got 48 hours. Like, you want to like come to Bates? I was like, yeah, sure.
Wow.
Wow.
Like I really didn't research
Wow, you
too.
get 48 hours on the wait list.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like they called. They're like, you got 48 hours to accept the offer to come to Bates, or we're moving on to the next student, basically. And I was just like, all right. Like next
Wow.
morning, I drove up, checked it out.
Wow.
Oh, so this was one of the schools that your parents put on the list.
No, I put this on the list just because my dad went here for a year. My dad went to Bates for a year, and he's like, it's a cool school, so I applied. That's
Uh,
Yeah, where did he go? Where did he go after?
After he went to WPI,
Okay.
for computer science.
Nice, nice.
So yeah,
Oh, wow.
sick stuff.
Yeah, they don't have computer science at Bates, I don't think.
They got nothing. So
Yeah, the DCS minor, but
it's not. I mean, 30 years ago, it wasn't great either.
yeah.
So yeah, no, he did a year of like pre-college in high school, so he got credits his senior year at WPI because he went to the high school in Worcester. So you go to WPI your senior year. He then applied to Bates, didn't like it, and went back to WPI. So
Oh,
Wow.
just knew they had it.
gee.
Yeah.
Wait, what town do you live in again in Mass?
I actually just moved this year. I lived like 10 minutes outside Worcester, but now I'm in Southborough, Massachusetts. So
So what's
South
crazy, I went to
Borough.
school in Marlboro.
hmm?
I went to school in Marlboro.
Really? No way.
Northborough. I was in Northborough, yeah.
Northborough? Oh, no way.
It was a school called Hillside.
What's that? I know that place. I know that place.
Ouside.
I've been there for soccer once or twice.
Really?
Think so.
But
Hillside. Is
it's
that is it like a sort of boarding middle school sort of situation there?
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I've had a couple
Nice,
soccer
man.
games there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
But Ben, I want to say it's a pleasure.
Been lovely, bro. Thanks for coming.